Hey, it's Graham here from the Confident Man Project. And I've been learning to play the Harry Chapin song, Cats in the Cradle, which really reminds me a lot of my relationship with my father. Now, I had a pretty good dad. He was always there for me physically when I was a kid. He was a good provider, good family man. He wasn't perfect, but he was okay. But found him a very difficult man to connect to emotionally. And the line in the song that really hits me is right at the end where the man says, "He'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me." Now, my father was an engineer, and his father was an engineer, and I became an engineer. And at the time, consciously, that was just what I wanted to do. But I can't help thinking that subconsciously, perhaps I was trying to make my dad proud of me by following in his footsteps in some way. I think the other reason why that line really hits me is that when I was a kid, it was my mum who wore the pants in the family, not my dad. Anytime that my dad would do anything where he asserted his authority or expressed a masculine point of view, my mother would criticise him for it, call him a sexist pig or a male chauvinist, when really he was just being a man. And then when I grew up and I started to express a masculine point of view, my mother would shame me for it, saying, "Oh, you're just like your father," which I knew wasn't a compliment. Now, your father is your natural male role model, your source of your masculinity and of your self-confidence. So if you had a confident dad, then you're in luck. But if, like mine, you had a dad that kind of lacked confidence, then perhaps you've got a little bit of work to do in order to build the sort of confidence that you really want to have. So have a think about your relationship with your dad and perhaps the ways in which he's given you the confidence that you want, or maybe not, as we listen to the song. Well, a child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way. There were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. And as he grew, he said, "I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you." And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home and I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Son turned 10 just the other day. He said, "Thanks for the ball, and come on, let's play. Could you teach me to throw?" I said, "Not today, I got a lot to do." He said, "That's okay," and he walked away with a smile as he did. He said, "I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you." When the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. Coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. We'll have a good time, man. Well, he came home from college just the other day, so much like the man I just had to say, "Son, I'm proud of you. Could you sit for a while?" He shook his head and he said with a smile, "What I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please?" And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Dad, you know we'll have a good time, man. Mom since retired, my son's moved away. Called him up just the other day. Said, "I'd like to see you if you don't mind." He said, "I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. See, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you." And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, a little boy blue